Hello friends, welcome back to the channel. Today I've brought you another crazy and unbelievable story. This one revolves around a very peculiar character named Oscar. He may look like a child, but his actions will leave you stunned. From his maid to neighbors, Oscar leaves no one untouched. What follows is a bizarre tale of obsession, power, and chaos. So without wasting time, let's dive into the story and witness Oscar's unbelievable journey. The story begins with a woman named Anna who's working in the fields. Suddenly, a man named Joseph runs toward her, hiding from the police. Anna offers him shelter inside a cave. But once inside, Joseph takes advantage of the situation and tries to get intimate with her. When the police leave, Joseph comes out and soon they become friends. Eventually, they begin living together. However, one day the police spot Joseph again. Before they can arrest him, he jumps into the river and vanishes. Rumors start spreading. Some say he drowned, others believe he escaped to America and became a wealthy businessman living in luxury. Meanwhile, Anna and her daughter Agnes try to survive by selling goods in the market. Agnes is in love with her cousin, Jan, who works at a Polish post office. But Anna is also romantically involved with Alfred, a German chef. From this complicated web of relationships, a child is born, Oscar. From birth, Oscar is strange. He constantly cries and refuses to calm down. Anna promises to give him a tin drum when he turns 3, and that finally settles him. On his 3rd birthday, Oscar sees the adults dancing and drinking, and he decides something shocking. He will never grow up. To prove it, he throws himself down a staircase, and from that moment on, he stops growing, staying a 3-year-old forever. He becomes obsessed with his drum, carrying it everywhere. If anyone tries to take it, Oscar screams so loudly that glass around him shatters. His voice has the power to break windows, and soon, doctors are baffled by his condition. Years pass, and Anna regularly takes Oscar to the city, where she leaves him at a shop and secretly meets Jan. Oscar eventually discovers the affair. By now, he's 12 years old. One day, Oscar and his parents visit a circus, where they see a performance by little people. His parents begin to think Oscar might be a dwarf. After the show, Oscar meets Bebra, a performer who is impressed by his voice and invites him to join the circus. But before he can accept, his parents take him away. Meanwhile, the shopkeeper where Oscar used to wait starts falling in love with Agnes. He offers to take her and Oscar to London, but Agnes declines. Later, she finds out she's pregnant with Jan's child. Stressed and confused, she eats too many fish, something she hates, and ends up dying from food poisoning. Alfred, her partner, doesn't care whose child it is. He just wants her to be happy. But Oscar's birth had robbed her of joy, and now she doesn't want to bring another child into the world. Years later, we see Oscar wanting to repair his broken drum. During this time, Germany is attacking Poland. The Polish fighters prepare to strike back, including Jan. But the Germans attack first, killing many, Jan included. Oscar barely escapes with his life. Later, Alfred hires a 16-year-old girl named Maria at his shop. She also starts caring for Oscar. Oscar, who is around her age, physically he still looks 3, begins falling in love with her. But Maria sees him as a child. One night, with Alfred out of town, Oscar sneaks into Maria's bed. Surprisingly, she doesn't resist, and they grow closer. But soon, Oscar finds out that Maria and Alfred are having an affair. Heartbroken, Maria weeps, and when Oscar tries to console her, she kicks him out angrily, calling him a dwarf. Later, Maria becomes pregnant with Alfred's child. Oscar is convinced the child is his, and even contemplates harming the baby. But Maria protects it, and soon gives birth to a boy. Everyone is happy, except Oscar, who feels replaced. Meanwhile, Oscar's old friend Bebra, now part of the Nazi army, invites him to perform with his group. They travel to Paris, where Oscar showcases his voice. There, he falls for a performer named Roswitha. Things finally seem normal. Oscar enjoys life and love, until disaster strikes again. The Americans attack, and Roswitha dies in the bombing. Heartbroken, Oscar returns home. He gifts Maria's 3-year-old son a tin drum, just like his own. Maria is not happy to see Oscar, but Alfred is overjoyed. He hides Oscar from people who want to send him to a hospital. Alfred believes Oscar is special, not ill. As the war situation worsens, Alfred hides with Oscar and a neighbor named Lena in the basement. He must also hide the fact that he was once part of the Nazi group. To protect his identity, Oscar gives him a badge with a swastika, which Alfred swallows, but it gets stuck in his throat and kills him. The next morning, a man named Mario arrives to take over Alfred's shop. Having lost his own wife and child, he understands loss and holds a funeral for Alfred. Now Oscar realizes he's truly alone in the world. He decides that it's finally time to grow up. He buries his beloved drum with Alfred. But suddenly, a rock hits Oscar on the head and he falls unconscious. When he wakes, someone tells him, "You've started growing." In the final scenes, everyone leaves the city except Anna, who stays behind. Oscar, once powerful and loud, finds that he can no longer scream. His glass-shattering voice is gone. And with that, the story comes to a close, right where it all began. So friends, how did you like this twisted tale of Oscar? If you enjoyed the video, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to the channel. See you in the next video. Until then, stay curious and stay safe.